Craig, we go timeout. Yeah, let's do it.
Holmes in the gun. Holmes moves to the right. It goes directly to Clement. Reverses it. The pass goes into the end zone. And there it is. A touchdown by Nick Foles.
Philly specials, one of the great play calls of all time. You know, we all watched the play, witnessed it, you know, amazing execution. I mean, this is like one of the craziest points of the game before the half. It's 4th and 1, and you go, yeah, Philly special, go for it. I'm like, are you kidding me? It was just like, you know, it was like 7-on-7 out of practice. You know, your demeanor was amazing, and Nick was so calm, and that probably led to the outstanding execution.
You know, and you're absolutely right. I had Philly special. Philly special was in our +5 red zone area on our call sheet, but I had it like at the 2-3 yard line, and I did not have it on 4th down. That was not the thought. Was on 4th down, but you know, so the timeout gave us time to kind of step back and think. And Nick runs over, you know, to me, and he just says, "Hey, Philly," and I go, yeah. I kind of like it. It makes sense. Let's do it. So you know, so then I get back on the mic, and you hear me kind of going through a series of like, you know, pauses there. Yeah, let's do it. Hold on. Here we go. Hold on. Trying to make sure the wristband number was right. I want everything to be right. Sure. You know, the personnel. I got one shot at this deal. Make sure the personnel is right.
Philly special. Ready? Philly special.
Direct snap, and it goes to Clement, who gives it off to Burton, the tight end, who then throws in the end zone. Touchdown! Foles caught the ball! What did we just see?
Let's go!
Can we get like where it came from, or was it your design, Doug?
No, it wasn't my design. So Press Taylor, as an offensive quality control coach, kind of what I had asked him to do was go through all the NFL tape from the week prior and just start building a catalog. Yeah. You know, and whatever. So
ideas, concepts.
Yeah, you got 17 weeks of regular season football, and he's got all kinds of stuff in there. And one of them is just gadgets. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And so we went back and it was a 2016 season, Chicago Bears versus Minnesota Vikings in Minnesota. Yep. And they ran it at like the 3 yard line.
Here's an end-around throw. Merritt throws right side. Barkley's in. Touchdown. Trickeration.
Boom. Touchdown. It was wide open. And I go, yeah, I kind of like this play. That's where it came from. Press did a lot of the research on it. I buzzed through the tape on a Monday afternoon. I said, I'm going to go back through this. I want to find something. We need something that I can just pull out. Yeah. Whether it be a 4th down or, you know, it could be a key moment in the game. And obviously that's
so much of that play though is Nick really kind of carrying out the action.
The thing for us to make this look really more presentable was we used number 30 in the red zone +5 area quite a bit. And we used him throughout the year.
So it looked
down in there. So now it looks natural to the defense. You know, we're in this formation a lot. Trey Burton's been in the game, you know, in this area. And so we wanted to make it look as real as possible. Nick is the one that sells this thing. And so you see him go through a series of like verbal and hand signal communications, like he's audibling the play, and basically just gets over Lane, and he just barks out Lane's name. Lane. Yeah. And that's the cadence to Kelsey to snap the football.
What's the coaching point with Nick right here once the ball's snapped? Because he really kind of sells it right there.
He does. And what we told him right here was just pause. Yeah. You know, it's like a 2 count.
You got time.
And then you got time. You got to let the snap and then the action toss. You got to let all that kind of develop. If you go too soon, that DN's going to go with you. He's responsible for anything into the flat. Yeah. And so with this action right here, Nick does a great job of selling it. And then, you know, Trey makes a beautiful throw right here. And the reason Trey's in that position, former quarterback in high school. He was a baseball player at Florida. He knows how to throw the football, and he does a great job of just what I call a butterfly with sore feet. Just kind of floats one out there, you know. And Nick, being a former high school all-star basketball player, you know, looks it all the way to the tuck. You know, again, it's rest is history, as they say.
Coach, you're not only the play caller, you're the head coach. You know, you're managing the entire football team. Was there a point, like right around now, you're thinking, boy, you know, Brady's really hot today. We're going to need a lot of points. Does that come into your thinking of going for this as well?
Yes, it does. Yeah. It does. You got a legendary coach who can make adjustments on the run in Coach Belichick. Obviously, you got one of the greatest, if not the greatest, quarterbacks in our league ever, you know, in Tom Brady, who can light up a scoreboard. Yeah. I had to stay ultra aggressive. I had to, within reason, you know, I didn't want to be, you know, goofy with it, but at the same time, plays like this I think had to be called in order to give ourselves a chance to win this football game.
The Eagles have won the Super Bowl.
Oh, my goodness. We did it.
Congratulations, man.
Congrats.
Congratulations.
Baldy?
Yeah.
It's been great, man.
Yeah.
I learned a lot having the Super Bowl champion Philadelphia Eagles head coach here in the film session.
But, you know, it's been great, Doug, and we appreciate your time. And, you know, I think one of the things that me and Jaws love, and I think the fans are going to really enjoy, is the level of detail that this stuff just doesn't happen.
Right.
And the details just keep getting thinner and thinner. Like, the attention to it is what you're harping on all week long.
All week long. And, again, we're putting our players in successful situations. This is the part of the game that I really enjoy, is the game planning, you know, but teaching ball, you know, going out on the practice field and taking the concept from paper, you know, pen to paper, and then putting it in a classroom setting, and then going executing it in the practice setting, and then on the game day. But we practice these things. These just don't happen, and I'm big about the details and the fundamentals of the game.
Yeah.
I feel a lot smarter, Coach.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Appreciate it,
Thank
guys.
you, man.
Yep. Thank you.